Hello. Look, I I forgot about that. Wait. I gotta manually disable this every time. Listen, I'll get there. Mm. Oh, thank you. Oh, so damn sure. Yes, it's Mushroom o'clock. If you can hear background noise, it's because I'm on my treadmill. Gotta keep fit. I took my sister today to go get her nose pierced. I don't think her dad's gonna be happy, but oh well. You miss building now? Knockoff Lego. This was a knockoff. This is official. This is official Lego. Ah, Inka. Yeah, it's half price. £2 Lego. Ah, her nose piercing. It's a choice. I think it looks great on her. Not something I'd go for. I'm more of a person that wants to get their tongue split. Yeah, I think that would be cute. But yeah, it'll look cute on her. Can you even hear the game? Is it too quiet? I can't tell what the volume is like for you guys. Nostril or septum? Like on your nose. Not above, not near your eyebrow. On your nose? Oh! It's not like a bull piercing. It's just like one little dot. Yeah. You'd love to get it. Oh, it's pricey, but the best place to get it done is America. So you got easy access to it at least. It's quite quiet, but audible. Motherfucker. How do I get that up? I can't get that up anymore. How do I make it louder? Is that louder? I genuinely don't know how to make that loud. I could make myself quieter, and then it'll be turned up that way. How puzzling. What about if I go to settings actually? Oh yeah, I think I adjusted it. Okay. Is that... Ah! Okay. I think I figured that one out. I'm so smart. For real. Okay, right. Starting. There we go. We got our level ups from last time. I'm not reading this again. There was a recluse. Blah blah blah. They wanted an order. Yep. Yep. We're doing tasks for her, as you do. We gotta pick what dirt we want for our child. Quiet graveyard or a barren spot of forest long since struck by some invisible ailment. Your favorite foraging... Oh, your favorite foraging nook seems nice. I like that. The nook was just on the outskirts of a forest, but conveniently hidden from curious villagers. When in need, this spot had never let the recluse down. This time was no different, as dirt was there in abundance. Arriving back at their meeting place, the recluse was excited to share their selection with the witch. So that's what you picked, eh? Very well, it shall do. Feeling the need to scrub their skin, the recluse retired to their hut to cleanse themselves. The second day. Yep, they were happy. They were happy. And they were going to do the second quest, which is helping out the witch. Restock a selection of unsettling components. Oh Ah! Ah! Fine! I didn't mean to click that, oh well. As the recluse began to take stock of the witch's belongings, they simply grew more and more astonished at the sorts of items she kept in her possession. They dutifully gathered all manners of doll's eyes and newt's tails, and even the hair of their own body. Hopefully, that last thing wouldn't cause too much trouble in the future, knowing the way that witches are. Arriving back to their meeting point, the recluse was excited to report their progress to the witch. Ah, very good. How kind of you. After quickly wiping themselves down, the recluse returned to their hut for the remainder of the night. The third day. Okay, we have the third and final thing. Blah blah blah. Okay, this time I'm gonna goddamn save. In case I click something I don't mean to. Wait, I'll use my controller. That'll be better. Stony river or a field of flowers. Well, hi James. I prefer a field of flowers because it's prettier, but I do want to go for something different this time. So, yeah, do that. Though underwater wasn't the first place most people thought of the colour, the recluse understood there were many shades that people failed to consider. Like to use flight sticks? My brain has been scrubbed. What? What the hell is a flight stick? They arrived at a nearby river, glancing to the glassy water to spy a variety of small shining stones. Turquoise, prior symbols of luck and fortune, obsidian, dark glassy ghosts of ancient fires, jasper, nature's deep brown canvas, slate, a simple yet sturdy grey stone, brimstone, a yellowed alchemical wonder. Alchemical! Yellow would be cute, but obsidian sounds sexy. Ooh, for flying. Like, you just pick up sticks and then you fly with them? What is that? I want. No, let's go yellow. For some reason, the recluse seemed intrigued by the lump of sulphur in the water. Some claimed there to be magical properties in the rock, but as they brought it back to the witch, they felt it just looked neat. Oh, look! It turned the screen yellow! How cool! The recluse returned to the witch's hut, coloured item in hand. Now, we almost get a daughter. I'm just gonna pay her right away. I don't know what sort of thing she'd take otherwise. Flight sticks, throttle, roll, pitch, all that fun stuff. To not step. Oh, is this like parachuting? Is this parachuting? Okay, let's just pay her now. They offered their coin purse to the witch, and she took it wordlessly. After pocketing the whole pouch, she returned a single coin to the recluse's hand. This will be sufficient. The witch smiles. With the payment settled, the witch simply smiled and handed the recluse a small pot. Humans are tricky, but mushrooms are much more resilient. Consider this an upgrade. Don't worry, eventually she will develop a mind. Simply give her time, as much as she needs. Soon, your wish will be in full bloom. I suppose with all that settled though, there is one last thing for you to consider. A young girl needs a proper name. Okay, we gotta give her a name. Guys, whoever says first, and it has to be a nice name. Can't be a shit name. Whoever says a nice name first, I'll put it in. Fly panes and jets? That hurts my brain. Wow. Wow, that sounds very good. Nice one. Echo. Oh, that's cute. That's cute. Echo. Echo. And I'll save. There we go. There we go. Oh, oh, this menu coloration. Love it. Then she walked away, only fate knowing if the two should ever meet again. Gobina, too late. Too late. Hey, make it too late. I thank you. Okay, okay. We went through this dialogue last time. Harsh weather has taken its toll on your garden, and your entire harvest has been lost. Weeks worth of food and labor has been rotted and destroyed. Without immediate action, you and your daughter will be in trouble later down the line. Accept the loss for now, you two can make do. Till the garden again and start over from there. Just start tilling. No use crying over ruined crops. You simply make adjustments to your garden. There'll be less variety this season, but you'll live to see it. That's what matters. The decision being made, life continues. Recently, you've begun to think about your daughter's living quarters, specifically her pot. You have a few ideas on how to improve it, and you only have so much time. Which do you decide to move forward with? Infuse the soil with a drop of your own blood? Use your cooking scraps as compost? Ensure that her soil remains ever damp? Buy some fancy substances from town? Decorate the pot? Let's put some blood in there. Blood will be good. Living on that 16... Oh! That's not bad. 16 seconds? Yeah. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. If this mushroom is to be your daughter, you think it's only appropriate to share your blood with her. That is typical of a parent and child, you have been told. You want your daughter to know her parent, so you prick your finger and tell her your darkest secret as you quench her thirst. Though you do not need her to share your burdens in life, you think it's only fair that she has an inkling of what those burdens are. Her quality of life having been improved, life continues. Oh, she looks cute. She got that scoliosis grind set. Huh? Something's happening. Gain trait mushroom. Oh! Was it my first daughter started off looking fat. My second daughter is looking like a... Oh, it's looking rough out here for daughters. Your daughter has changed in the night. She looks lovely. She looks lovely. You gotta say that, even if it's face you wouldn't even put in front of a mugger, that's for sure. One day you awaken to the sound of rustling movements and find your daughter has grown enough to be capable of rudimentary locomotion. The creature slinks around uneasily, and a cute little face now greets you on her once featureless body. Her demeanor seems gloomy and shy, preferring to sit in dark corners for long periods of time. Couldn't be me. Couldn't be me. Encourage her discretion. Spend time nurturing her environment. Motivate her to do something. Yeah, let's nurture her. I like her. You decide that now is the best time to promote her growth, spending extra effort improving her living conditions. Your daughter seems to appreciate the attention and emotes cheerfully. With decision being made, life continues. One evening, you hear a light knocking at your door. Quite a rare occurrence. Peeking through the window, you witness none other than the Witch of the Woods standing on the doorstep of your humble hut. Could she be here for a visit or to settle a debt? Privately request a stipend? What the hell? The fuck? Hey, give me money. No, we're just introduced. We'll be nice. Perhaps it was time for your daughter to meet the witch. She could maybe even learn a thing or two. The two of you answer the door and invite the gloomy woman inside for dry and awkward small talk. Something about the way the two absently stare at each other. You wonder if they've made some sort of connection to the what the hell? They're just there like Yep, amazing. You awaken only to discover that your daughter is covered your daughter is covered in tiny parasitic creatures? Oh, what the hell? For the sake of her health, you should probably find a way to get rid of the little pests. Find some herbal pesticide? Encourage her to embrace the change? Give the child a thorough rinse? She's organic! Leave her be. I say, you know, the parasites, they could help her, we don't know. You smile at your daughter, grinning inwardly as you wonder just how an infestation feeding on magical flesh might grow. Are we a bit sadistic? Are we like, oh, her daughter is a science experiment? I love it. You silence your daughter at any and all opposition, convincing her that this is a good development, convincing her to embrace them as friends and fond family. Well, if she's gloomy and shy, it's probably all the attention she's gonna get. What's that too mean? Whenever she goes to swat at one that bites her, you slap her wrist. Soon she stops trying. I treated my first daughter so lovely, and now my second one. My dominant hand is my right. My submissive hand is my left. What about you? And eagerly you watch the swarm, awaiting the possibilities to come. Green tree infested. I don't think that's good. Oh dear daughter, I'm so sorry. Oh no. Cha-cha. Oh, she's cute. She's cute. She doesn't look that bad. I'm sorry. The shop is closed right now. I need to reconfigure it. Cross dominant? How does that work? Listen. Listen. Oh, the shop is closed, but I'll throw one at me. Oh, okay, that was funny. That one still works. Depressed? Well, listen, a daughter looks nice, so don't be depressed. One morning, you notice that your daughter is nowhere to be seen. Eventually, you discover her, hiding in a narrow crevice under a large stump. Cross-dominant is being able to do things. That hurts my brain. But that sounds good. Nice one. To your surprise, the creature had now taken the form of a young girl. You feel relieved to confirm that the witch hadn't betrayed you. At your approach, she retreats shyly into the hole. She doesn't seem scared, but doesn't want to leave. Wait for her. Just wait. Your daughter seems intent on hiding, so you decide not to disturb her. Taking a seat near the stump, you appreciate the beauty of the forest and spend time thinking lovingly of your daughter. After several long hours, just as you were starting to reconsider waiting, she creeps out of the hole. Whatever she was doing in there, it seems she is content. What was she doing in there? What was she doing? As you should. While sitting at home one day, you hear an unexpected knock at the door. Unfortunately, when you go to answer, you find yourself face to face with a man that you never wish to see again. Though he was older now, the scar running down his cheek was unmistakable. It took me a while to find you this time, recluse. The sound of his voice sends a long-forgotten chill down your spine. This man is your former business partner, from a time when you did work that was less than admirable. I'm sure all this time alone has given you plenty of time to reflect. Are you finally ready to get back to business? Agree? Kill? Beg? Kill him! Kill him! I've had enough of this bitch. You come to a recluse in the middle of the forest, what do you expect? Fuck off. No, fuck off. Some things will never be over until they're over. You had hoped it wouldn't come to this, yet you feel as though there is no other option. You invite the man in and offer him a seat in your main living area, then excuse yourself to prepare drinks. But, unfortunately for him, he will never drink again. Before the man begins to suspect anything is wrong, you take a straight-edged razor and slit his throat from behind. The blood falls like a red sheet down his body. When you look up, you realize that your daughter has been standing there, watching this whole time. She doesn't react strongly, but you fear this may leave an impression on her regard. I treated my first daughter so well, and oh no. I'm sorry, daughter. Your daughter has been getting bigger lately, and it's been easier than ever to see her as the child that she is. Today, we want to teach her something fun, something that human children often get to partake in. What activity will the two of you partake in today? Dress up, hide and go seek, arm wrestling, quietly count to 100, make a deer disappear. Make a deer disappear. Yeah, let's do that one. You tell your daughter that today you'll be teaching her the most important game of all, the game of life, which naturally leads to the game of death. I still daughter. For real. This attempt to soften the harsh realities of life has mixed results. At first, she appears scared of the butchering process, but thankfully, she acclimates herself quickly enough. You briefly fear that you are stealing her childhood away from her prematurely, but you think it's best that she learns these things while young. At the end of the night, you prepare skewers for the two of you. She tells you they're the best thing she's ever eaten. The game being taught, life continues. Oh, that's good. And it had been many strange weeks since the witch had gifted you an enchanted pot of dirt. It felt like much longer. You had perhaps underestimated the amount of effort it would take to rear a child. The long days and nights toiling for her every need left you drained, and that constant aching tiredness made it difficult to be present for the girl. You suspected you weren't the role model as a growing child. Our first daughter loved us, that was a whole. You sat down, your mug of ale, readying yourself for another night of restless sleep. Maybe in the morning things would be easier. Are we an alcoholic? Oh dear. Game treat dripping, game treat decay, game treat tasty. You had suspected for a long time that your time with the recluse was coming to an end. They raised you, you suppose, but it often felt like you were trapped, like you were being kept locked away, unwanted and forgotten. I took you out to fight deer! What do you mean? But you're older now. You have the ability to fend for yourself. There's no reason to stay where you weren't wanted. Your preparations have been underway for a while, and you've made a little place for yourself to live in the woods. Tomorrow is the day to act on your plan. And while the path ahead of you seems a little frightening, things can only get better from here. Because I had a shit parent. Oh. Well, I'm sorry. I did all I could for you, okay? Maybe in the morning, you'll finally be able to see yourself. Distant parent. Oh, she's so pretty. Deathly yellow ink cap. She's so pretty, no. No, my daughter hates me. No. Oh shit, well we did let her get infested with parasites. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, maybe that wasn't the best. Ah! Despite some initial uncertainty, you find that you have adapted to your camp life very quickly. Your first days living outside of your parents' home are occasionally daunting, but also filled with possibility. What would you like to do? I'd like to fucking look at how we turned out. Dripping. Your body exudes a strange liquid and drips constantly. Oh no. Oh dear. Decay. Drop by drop, your body decays over time. Are we dying? Tasty. Your body, like many others, can be used safely as sustenance by ship. I don't think we're tasty. We're dripping and decaying over here. Oh, a damp is huge. Oh. Okay. Oh, robustness is very low. Increased by the ideal growing conditions or by a loving presence. Ooh. Yeah, we weren't too loving. Potency. Hey, Pepe! Hey, Becca! Becca! Hey! Ah! Becca! Becca! Listen. I'm sure these stats of- we have free Soma. That's good. That's good. Hey! Hey, you're welcome. You're welcome, son. He said thanks, Mom. I'm very proud. I'm very proud of you. Mystic bond. You have developed some rapport with your creator, the Witch of the Woods. Distant parent. Oh! So we're good with our mom this playthrough. But we have daddy issues. Wait, am I the daddy? Okay. Let's not think too much about that. Okay. Okay. We got our stats. What will we bloody do? I think we should go out into the expeditions. We should do some events. Expedition time. A thin coat of mist cools your face as you trace along the edge of a river near your home. You walk in the direction of a nearby mountain range. Before you have traveled very far, you realize that you are at the foot of a mountain. Hiking it feels like more effort than you are willing to put in, but you find yourself drawn to wandering around the base. The mountain ascends quickly in this area, with mossy stone rising as high as you can see. Expedition 33. I love Expedition 33. It's great. No spoilers. No spoilers. The forest, as always, is full of life. A bird sings its lonely song from the top of a fir tree. A trail of ants dance at your feet, and a badger makes brief eye contact with you as it passes through some hanging moss into the side of a mountain. When you approach to investigate, you realize that there's actually a door frame leading into the stone. Pushing through the long strands of moss that obscure the entrance, you realize that there is a large mined-out space within. Looking around the space, you notice several points of interest. Alongside stones and the other typical debris you'd expect of a cave are decrepit furniture items, rotted wood benches, stone tables, and many other pieces that are no longer identifiable that can be spotted. Stepping into the room further, you notice a golden podium in front of a slightly raised round of stone. Curious! Without hesitation, you step onto the circle and more closely investigate the podium. Though the vast majority of the podium is brushed gold, or at least meant to look like it, you find that there is an oval of dark glass. You reach to place your hand on it, and when you do it, it begins to glow a soft blue. Uh-oh. Hopefully it means something good. You're still only 2 hours into the game. Oh my god. You enjoy that. It's a goddamn masterpiece. A flash of light fills your vision, then the room around you is replaced. As your eyes adjust to the fact that it's way too bright in here, your senses are hit with the smell of something lovely, like concentrated wood. Gradually, you understand that you're in some sort of store. It seems to have departments, too. How odd. A small creature in a pointed hat from off to your side stares up at you blankly. How did you get in here? Vertically, I suppose? I mean, I guess that checks out. Do you know where you are? Judging by your erratic looks around, the vague shrugs, and the fact that you said multiple times over while they were distracted that you don't in fact know where you are, they like to inform you. You're in the gnome depot, lady. We ain't used to strangers and all, but I reckon you're welcome to have a gander. Just don't mind that stairs. No stairs though. We got nothing but nice, smooth, flat concrete. You have zero clue what the little guy's talking about, but to your relief, he waddles off without ceremony, leaving you to your thoughts. Wander around Gnome Depot, investigate wall pictures, test the acoustics. I kind of want to see the wall pictures. Let me save. Ah! Okay, wall pictures. Approaching the wall of pictures, you realize that the photos are of various gnomes, presumably working in the depot. You don't know why all these faces are here, and the two strange things stand out. One is that the same picture of the same gnome shows up for most of the spots in the section you're standing in. The other thing is that an old faded piece of paper. You've seen that type of style of poster before, being told that it was a bounty. This must be the same. Though you can't read, you can still tell the only two visible symbols left match the first two visible symbols of the person who shows up a lot. Is it a coincidence? You're not sure what to make of it, other than it's your usual bizarre corporate culture, only this time with folks in pointy hats and scruffy beards. What an odd place. As you did when you first entered the structure, you place your hand on the dark glass panel of the podium. Once more, light flashes. You have returned to the entrance of the cave. The dark pane of glass, however, has changed slightly. You notice a new light has appeared. Huh? As you go to leave, you notice a strange piece of paper on the floor. Entry 10. I have discovered a fascinating side effect of our recent tourist venture. Visitors will come to observe the work we are doing here, and sometimes they feel the same thing that I felt that day. They want to know what lies buried at the core of this mountain. I started plans to expand the crew quarters. More hands make for quicker work, and some new blood may liven up the place a bit too. It appears to have human writing on it, which you can't read, but still find compelling. We're brainwashed monkey? Perhaps there are others like it out there. You'll have to keep an eye out. What a strange place. Maybe someday you will return. For now, it's getting late. You decide it's best to get back home. The nearby town is having a big concert tomorrow. The local cooks are all getting together to show off their best dishes. It's open for anyone to compete or just watch. Go and watch? Gather some ingredients, including bits of yourself. Why not? Why not? Let's put some of us in a pot. You know, that might be good. Oh no, we hit a 1. Ah! You know what that means? I'm reloading. I got no time for failure. Listen, she needs a win. Her life has been shit enough. Okay, she's rotting. She's doing all sorts. I'm gonna drink some hot chocolate. Okay. You first gather a nice mushroom incorporated dish, garnish it to make it look pretty, and then head to the contest. You'd never thought about eating yourself. Please don't. We're a mushroom. It's okay. The competition is tough, and each judge seems to have a different favorite already by the time they get to yours. Somehow, though, the pure flavor surpasses the experienced technique of the other chefs, and you end up winning. Sort of repeatable. Let's go. One day, while relaxing at your camp, you notice a woman approaching. She seems unsure of herself and wears a tacky dress. After looking around nervously for a moment, she greets you with a spin smile. Oh, hi, I'm from the nearby town. I came here on behalf of all the local mothers. This introduction leaves you feeling a little uneasy. As she continues speaking, you sense that she's clearly feeling the emotion of fear. What the hell? We were, hoping we could convince you to come out and, show off a little for the kids. Show them, the real you. Is that something you'd be interested in? We could provide lunch, obviously. After more nervous chat, the woman writes down the location on a small piece of paper and thrusts it into your hands. Afterwards, she all but runs away. Though you have to explain to the woman that you can't decipher her writing, revealing oral instructions in addition. You consider this strange woman and her strange invitation. I want to attend Birmingham Mushroom. Oh my god, I hate mushroom. Apart from enoki. What? No! No, I loaded! No, I loaded! No, I loaded! Ah! I'm so sad. I tried to save. For fuck's sake. This means it's a different effect. I'm crying. This is why I save. This is why I save. I'm so angry. I'm so angry. No. It's nice out today, so you've decided to have a picnic. After wandering around for some time, you come across a quaint house with a bell. Just as you begin to wonder what purpose it serves, the bell rings and several children run out and begin to play. A small group of them take notice of and subsequently surround you. With their curiosity thoroughly piqued, you have a few ways to proceed. Invite them to join you, curtsy, and introduce yourself politely. Tell scary stories as they eat. I'm gonna tell these girls. Yes, yes, yes. These small children seem particularly interested in you, assailing you with questions about your strange life from all sides. Why not give them something to talk about? You decide to regale them with stories about things you have witnessed alone in the woods. Late at night. Wolves, witches, and worse. Your tale is seeped into morbid details, the kind you'd expect to send them packing. Yet they seem even more entranced than before. The only thing that manages to split them from you is the sound of their teacher calling for them. They quickly thank you for the entertainment before running back to the building. Well, at least they had fun. Yes, they love us! They love us! Yay! Oh, our humanity took a hit though. You feel a crisp breeze. The heat is relenting. Trees are changing in colour. Fall has arrived. The change in weather has invigorated you. What would you like to do today? What would we like to do? Let me save again. Okay. We can revisit a strange location? Where would you like to travel? Yeah, let's go back to the abandoned dungeon. In your sleep, you have a dream. You can hear the call of adventure singing to you sweetly from the nearby mountains. In the morning, when you awake, do you pick up? Of course! Yep, so we're back into this area again. Yeah. Gnome department store. What? What is this? As your eyes adjust to the dim candlelight, you find yourself in a small, intimate chapel. Stepping forward, you feel a tension, followed by relief. Pews line the length of the nave, leading to a statue atop a dais. It depicts a beautiful woman, not too unlike the woman sitting on the frontmost pew. Greet the woman, scrutinize. I'm gonna greet the woman. I wanna say hi to this woman. I'll hit you up, baby girl. Approaching the woman, you find her haggard and old. Violet streaks of long straight hair interspersed with bands of glittering silver. Her skin is pallid, and when she looks up at you, you find only the sunken gaze of a long faded hue, now silvered and dull. With a jerk, her head cocks, and she turns to you. Along her skin, you find the sprouting bodies of mushrooms, seemingly sapping her of life. You don't think you should be here. The woman, with the terrible power you suspect from a witch, pleads with you to leave before she can fully spring to motion. As you make your way out, you can see her shambling mass lurching towards you, though once she passes through where you felt that tension, she's gone. Well, that's another memory for the good old repression bank. What the hell? You place your hand on the dark glass panel once more, and are again returned to the cave's entrance. As you go to leave, you notice a strange piece of paper on the floor. Entry 3. After fleeing the Great Mountain, we have found ourselves near an adjacent, yet far less impressive mountain range. In the short term, it is at least proving to be safer. We are not yet prepared to return to the Great Mountain. However, the treasure would be surely worth the peril. We will steel ourselves and return to fell the beast and claim the riches it surely protects. It appears to have human writing on it, which you can't read but still find compelling. I can read that! Now, it's time to hit the old dusty trail. Your body is quite resilient. However, in recent days, you feel as though some component key to your composition has failed you. As you carry on, you realize your steps have grown slow and cumbersome. Every move forward feels like trudging through slush, and before you can even think to look down at your legs, a distinct weakness overtakes you. Your chest feels hollow. Your neck feels slack. Your eyes trail downwards, and where they should land at your feet, there is only a foamy, disintegrating mass. For a second, you think to panic. You don't seem to have the energy for it anymore. All the energy you have left is being returned to the earth, and as the last of your cap dissolves into the ground, a moment of calm washes over your psyche. Perhaps it's the release of death, or the beating heart of the cycle of life being born anew. Regardless, there is only weakness, and then release, and finally, peace. Ending. Can't keep it together. Ran out of Robusta. Oh, because we were decaying. I forgot we were decaying. Ah! We died. A high top prop. You can't kill me in any way that matters. I think this was. She died like right away. Okay. Let me just measure. Okay, I've been walking for 45 minutes. Let me put that away. That is enough walking for me. Okay, hot chocolate time. Oh my god, she died like right away. Let's measure what her life was worth. Okay. Have a daughter fail to live on in life. Don't have that as a. Oh my god. New ending mode. My daughter. That's so sad. Visit Gnome Depot, gardening supplies and more. Oh, hey y'all. We love math. We love math. Oh, it's the Gnome Depot. Oh, you're here. Welcome to the Gnome Depot. We heard there was a big spore runner in the neighborhood, so we set up shop as fast as we could. But which would have you think that the best way to spend spores is on magical rituals? And that's just cause they go right back to her. Us gnomes know the real use of spores. It's the best meal this side of crust layer. I hate to see any wasted on that unappreciative witch. We're real crafty, so I'm sure we could use some. I'm sure you could use some of our wares and services. The Gnome Depot. This is so Undertale. I love it. Okay. Sell? Drippy spores? I don't want to sell my fucking daughter. I don't know. I don't know, Top Rob. I don't know how this works. YouTube just added this the other day. I don't understand it. Okay. Hardware? What? Chat? What's your name? I'm sorry. Due to recent Fae-related issues. Thank you. Thank you, Top Rob. Thank you. Whee! Whee! Look, you're Minnon, or is that Pulse? I don't know. If you type exclamation point extension, then you can change. You can change what Pokemon you are. I don't want to sell my daughter. My rim world call is not to sell like a daughter. Literally. Oh, math and cheap like a educated. Oh, yeah. Had to anonymize everything. You could just call me Tiff if you like. What's the known Depot Melder? We all know it by heart. When you're here, you're gnome. Like home. Amazing. Oh wait, was it gnome is where the heart is? What's the motto again? Bro doesn't even know. Oh. How come all your wares are so flimsy? Since we had to set up so quickly, we ended up having to work with a human vendor. This is all she was willing to give us for free. Maybe she is. What's the free? Give me it for free. What the hell? I'm over here paying for this stuff? No. Angry. Poor. If she had more money, I bet she could give us better free stuff. So funny. Never mind. Okay. Summon? The fuck am I summoning? Cabinet? Oh no, that's just the collectibles. Ah! Hiya! Hey Kenyaka! Thanks to your streams, YouTube recommends for free presidents playing Mass Effect Saga. Oh my god, I remember watching that with Trump, Biden, and Obama. Yeah, I remember that. I remember that. That was good. What is it? A gold shroom, a plenty beeler, a cursed mushroom, a stats, cursed seed. Something terrible is buried in your daughter. Someday it will What? 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 Can I put the woods? Huh? What the hell? Go to Gnome Depot. Maybe they can take care of it. Your pulse, you are cool. You are cool. Oh, and if you want to change it, just click on the link up there. You see, stream avatars extension. You click on that, and then you can go through the options. What the hell is this? Yard work. What? A creepy doll. Huh? What is this? What is this? Huh? We could try a summon name. Oh yeah, Giratina! I love Giratina. Reverse world Giratina, the shiny, yes. Yard work? I sure hope it. That's such a dad joke, Top Rob. I love it. I love it. A summon. Dots. Strange dots fill your vision. It feels as though things have a new texture. View now? Ah! Oh! I don't like it. No! Fuck off. Oh, let's do one more. You wanna be Slugma? Slugma bot. Oh, I forgot which one Slugma is. What was that? Was that the lava slug? The lava rock? Oh, it's Ace! Your vision blurs. You can see a new color that you could not before. Ha! Oh, I hate it. I hate it. You love Pyramid. Ah, she's so pretty. The little mermaid. Yes. She is so cute. I love her. Isn't she a fairy water type? I think so. Oh, she's gorgeous. Curse seed. I don't want a curse seed. Maybe I can buy something. See what it does. I'll buy that. Ah! Oh, thank you! Thank you, Top Rob. Hey! Whee! A creepy doll. I'm just gonna... I ran out of money! Slugma Great Bull. You are the uncontested top. I mean, your name is literally Top Rob. Oh, amazing, amazing. Thank you. Thank you. Hey. Oh god, oh, the colors, the colors. Okay, let's leave. Can I, something terrible? Terrible sounds like bad or something. I'm not sure. Let's pop this here. Drippy spores. I'll put a pinwheel. Let's decorate. Paper doll. Yeah. Beautiful. A sign. Yeah. And a crane. Huh? Expand your mushroom go. We expanded it? I didn't know we could expand it. I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll get rid of that stone. I'll fuck off. I like my yard. You're the one who named it. Listen. Listen. You're top, Rob. You're top, Rob. So, it's taking into account all the stats. I'm not sure it's good that we cursed. But it's different, innit? Ah! Fuck. Get me out of here. Okay, that's better. Okay, okay. Right, we want a child. We will get the child. Okay, we're gonna make the most cursed child ever. I mean, technically my boyfriend is the only one who because he tops Rob. Amazing, amazing. A baron spot of forest and longs and struck by some invisible ailment. Perfect, perfect. Add quote. You can add quote. What bot would that even use? What? Is that something I should allow? Is that something I can change? I don't know which bot that is. I don't know. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I'm just a little guy. I'm just a little guy. I thought it'd be cute to have when I play pixel games. Clear. I can't add quote. Oh, no, no. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. That would be bad. That would be bad. Have people adding, not the nicest stuff. Ah, yeah. Name it on. Many of the local villagers avoided the section of a forest, a place that was so utterly devoid of life. However, oh yeah, go on. Oh shit, no, that was new dialogue. However, the recluse had no fear. They knew that by choosing this spot, their daughter wouldn't either. We're giving their daughter's gonna have zero humanity. Yeah, it's controller. Yeah. This is me without the controller. I can stand like this for a bit. Oh. Also I can, look, I got a cat. What is it? The report card says Guna. good to stretch your legs while gaming. I was walking on the treadmill. First 45 minutes. I think that's good enough. Here's a long cat. Yeah. Yeah. Loaf of cat. Yes, it does. It does sing. How cool is that? It's so cool. I'll change the color to pink. Second day. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, okay. We got pick a good option this time. You need one, Top Rob. Get them off Amazon. It's £100, but it's worth it. Yeah, elixirs again. Surely the witch wouldn't offer anything that could kill or maim. Right? Oh, this is new dialogue. The recluse tried to clear their head of wearies, and they carefully sipped. In the end, they did walk away safely, or at the very least. Hurrying back to the meeting point, the recluse was excited to report their progress to the witch. Ah, very good. How kind of you. After quickly wiping themselves down, the recluse returned to her hut for the remainder of the night. Third day. Bam. £100 is like 300 Canadian pesos. It's a good investment into your health. It's cheaper. It's cheaper than paying for operations along the line. Get moving. You had access to one on your internship and you used it all the time. Get one! Save up for one, Top Rob. Beg your rich boyfriend for one. Holy moly. Barely remembering to get dressed, the recluse dashed to the meeting spot. Again, the witch had been waiting there for them. Oh, wait, was this new dialogue? No. This is our usual dialogue. Field of flowers, the stony river. I wanna go for the thingies. Speaking of England, my cousin just graduated. Apparently we'll be teaching at some posh public schools in London. Oh, they're gonna be paid the big bucks. God. I don't envy their rent costs, but I envy their salary. Field of flowers. There we go. Milkweed? Oh, it's random each time? Oh shit, then I could have gotten a rare one last time. What? Okay. It's random each time. I didn't know. Let's go for the pumpkin. It's not a flower, the recluse figured, but perhaps that's okay. Their daughter would be unique, like a single gourd sitting proudly in a field of daisies, just like the pumpkin in their hand was before they took it. The recluse returned to the witch's hut, colored item in hand. This is disgusting. I hate this. Oh. She's gonna be making over 100k. Yeah. I wouldn't want to live in London. No. I did for a bit. And, bad vibes all around. Would say. She silently took the object, nodding her head to the recluse in recognition. The recluse stood there for a moment unsure, before finally the witch realized what they expected. Oh, you want your promised daughter, don't you? Oh, yeah. Okay. Just pay now. Okay. The first person to give a name, and it has to be a nice name, not a shit name. Here she'd be making less than she'd be making as a waitress. Teachers here make fuck all. Yeah. For us, it's the teaching assistants that get paid fuck all. My dad My dad earns 11k a year. That it's not a lot. Hi Paddle. Hi Paddle. How you doing? Was in London twice. Got shanked almost 6 times. Never got Kenyaka, it's a war zone. You get acid thrown at you. You get machetes, people wielding machetes, they just drag them around. You get fucking knife crime up the roof. You get knife disposal bins just all around. Oh, horrendous. Loose was first. But I did like June. Loose. Good call, Paddle. Right, let's save. No! I hate eye contact. I have anxiety. I can't give these bitches eye contact. You got super stoned a couple months back and had a vivid vision of remembering memories of my future past with her. Ah! Oh. Wow. That sounds fun. Okay. Let's back through this. Right. What do we give this child? One day, you awake slightly earlier than usual. In your somewhat somnambulant state, you hear an ethereal croon originating from your garden. When you go out, you spot it. A small... Yeah, the fairy! Catch the fairy and... No! Don't sell it. We're not gonna have it as food. Offer a coin. I think we're too broke for that, but okay. Are we? The fairy can barely lift a coin. It seems grateful as they sprinkle a small pile of fairy dust for you to collect. You're unsure on how to use it. I feel personally better for having it all the same. With decision being made, life continued. Recently, you've begun to think about your daughter's living quarters. Let's just give her more blood. She needs more blood. Yeah. What the hell? She looks like she's crawling out of a condom. What is that? Speaking of knife crime, your boyfriend's husband had a bit of a "government can't take away more guns from my cold dead hands" on the topic of, so what are you gonna do with your illegal guns when we buy... That's a choice in husband. That's a choice in husband, okay? You made a choice. You made a choice. Not a good one. Knife crime. Well, I'm sure it's a very real problem. Just sounds like a laughable small problem. People over here regularly get beheaded with machetes. We don't have guns. A gun would be a painless death compared to having your head slowly fucking and painfully cut off with a machete. You guys are blessed to have guns. We have barbarians. Barbarians. No. To be clear, they were legal on purchase, but a few years ago they got banned. That's a waste of money then. That's like thousands of pounds wasted. That feels illegal. We do have guns. Not as many. But the perception that criminals in the country just don't have guns is wrong. I'm sure your criminals do have guns. Just like our criminals have machetes. But to get something positive, you guys told me to tell my girlfriend about the teddy my father brought me to her birth and not to keep you a secret. She loved it! I can't tell what- Oh my god, Kenyaka! You did? You did. I'm so happy you opened up to her. Hey, listen. That is how you turn your girlfriend into a wife. You open up to her, be vulnerable about all this stuff, and if she doesn't like it and accepts you and mocks you, she's not the one, bro. She's not the fucking one. You, come on. That's how you build trust and love in a relationship. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you. Thanks to GPT, you can understand what you talk about. Ah! What? Does it translate what I'm saying in real time? 21. 21, does it translate me? Dude, you need to send me the link. I need that. I need that. Oh. My daughter. Why do they always turn out ugly? Well, my second daughter was pretty, but then she died. Sad. Oh, no. No. Just the chat. Or... One day, you awaken suddenly, discovering that your mushroom has gained enough limbs to propel themselves around the house. A creature toddles on uneasy legs, bumping into objects noisily, and a cute face now shows a vacant expression. Her demeanor seems pensive and unsure, sometimes staring long at unfamiliar objects. Encourage her thoughtfulness. Yeah, be thoughtful, bitch. Your daughter's development is going better than expected, and you want to promote her inquisitive nature. You gather a collection of unusual things from around your house for her to look at, such as nooks, antiques, and broken tools. She continues to observe the things you bring her for long hours, seemingly finding some enrichment, and yet she is autistic. My child is autistic. I love her. She was really cute. Was strange at first. She was so nice to me. Normally she behaves like a dude when we are alone, but she is so much cuter than— ah, that's so wholesome. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. Oh, you can translate my sentences. I'm sorry, but if you can translate my sentences, you have amazing English. I'm proud of you, 21. I'm proud of you. You're doing great. You're doing goddamn great. Yeah. The decision being made and life continues. One evening, you hear a light knocking at your door. Quite the rare occurrence. It's the bloody witch. Introduce to daughter. Yep. Oh! The way yeah, they made a connection there. I love it. A flock of hungry birds have been harassing both your crops and your daughter recently. In fact, they've become quite a nuisance. Fetch your bow and hunt the birds. Ignore the birds. Purchase some poison and... Oh, hey! Get a bow. You retrieve your bow and are lucky to leave with not one, but 2 birds from the flock. They shouldn't show up again for a while. You and your daughter may rest. Nothing more could be done to the birds. The matter was laid to rest. Huh? Something's happening. That VTubers are a great way to learn a language. Really? Oh, I need to start watching more. I need to learn. No, you're great. You're great, Kenyaka. Seriously. Listen, it's all well and good us talking, but you're the one who actually did it. I'm proud of you. Child? Oh, she's so cute. I love her. I love her. Oh, she's cute. I like her. She's sitting alone. She's now a young girl. She stares into space. What are these all options to spend money? I don't want to spend money. Buy her a nice gift to celebrate. I can't fucking not. Fine, I'll spend money. Today feels like a momentous achievement, so you tell your daughter you're going to the village to buy her a present. She jumps up excitedly, and the two of you head back to prepare for a trip into town. Your daughter thoroughly enjoys the outing, and lovingly clutches the cute doll she picked out from the market. Oh, we're so broke, but that was so worth it. She was so happy. I haven't spent any money on them since. That's good. Oh, you've been irresponsible with your funds. Fuck off. Fuck off. Okay, we gotta work. Yeah, manual labor. Whatever. Wait, who the fuck is knocking at my door? No, it's the man. It's the man. Kill the man. Yeah, fuck off. The older down than you ever been before. Things that used to suit you no longer do. Though it is not something you often find yourself prone to doing, you drop to your knees and clasp your hands together. You explain that you are a parent now. There is a reason you live outside of society, and you would appreciate it if he simply allows you to continue the way you are now. He listens to your words carefully, and his response comes slowly. I suppose I'll accept that, but only if you kiss my boot. Do you kiss the man's boot? Dude, I'm sucking on that thing. Through gritted teeth, you bow down and kneel and kiss the leather of his boot. This elicits a joyful laugh from the man. I never thought I'd live to see the day. Guess you're all in on this parenthood thing now. Well, have fun with a brat, I guess. He waves and turns around and walks away, hopefully for the last time. The ordeal drains you, but at least it's over. Well, that was solved peacefully. We didn't kill anyone, we were nice. One night, you find yourself struggling to sleep. Your mind wanders as you consider your current place in life. You've lived peacefully with your daughter for many moons. Initially, it was strange. You never stopped being strange, but you're always thankful for the company. Oh, there we go. We got the loving parent trait. Hallucinogenic? Witchling? Hey? Okay. Yeah, we got the loving parent. Yep. Whoa! Add quote, kiss the boot. Nah, I'm sucking on that. She's so pretty. She's so pretty. Oh. Oh, Luz. She's so cute. Oh, hi, Demented. Hi. Hi, girl. Hi, girl. Gosh. Listen, I've made choices. I made choices in my life. Decisions. Oh my god, we got decent stuff. Oh! We have so much humanity. And decent robustness. We don't have that much damp. But we have a lot of mycelium. The fuck is... What does mycelium mean? We're very nutrients. Okay. We don't really have too much of a murky soul. She is cute for him. She's my daughter. I love her. Okay. She's loved. Hallucinogenic. May cause hallucinations. Witchling. You're touched by magic in some significant way. Ooh. Okay. Humanity. Well, I'll get her into town a lot. I'm just happy we're not as cursed as the last time. We were just dripping our life force away. I didn't even notice we were dying. Okay. I'm going straight into town. One day, while walking through the village, you spot an oddity. You usually do when humans are involved. Specifically, you see a gaggle of children surrounding a strange wooden booth, decorated with bright colours and illustrations of flowers. There's what appears to be a window in the middle, and the view is blocked by closed curtains. How peculiar. Yeah, let's wait. Feed Grandpa? Feed your grandpa used back. What the hell kind of game is that? Ed, I'm going straight. Bitch, I will never go straight. I love looking at titties and thighs too much. Well, thighs can be over gender, let's be real. Wait with the children. All of these little people seem to be eagerly anticipating something. You get the feeling that if you just wait around a little, you'll get to witness it too. After a few minutes of sitting on the ground, you hear a woman's voice call out from within the booth. Hey kids, today's story is Little Faye, but I've forgotten some words, so I can't tell it without your help. The children surrounding you cheer with great enthusiasm, and the curtain finally parts. What the hell? Little Faye fly, little Faye gleam, little Faye dances. On the moonbeam. Little Faye float, little Faye spy, little Faye crashes into a fresh baked pie. Little Faye sing, little Faye shout, little Faye gets caught and kicked out. Bang goes the window, zoom goes the little Faye. Fly, 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 fly away. Hey! I don't know what the stats mean, but I feel like we did well there. I like man titties, I like woman titties, I like non-binary titties, I like all of them, I like all the genders. As the curtains close, you look around and see many of the children jumping around in the street, flapping their arms. They all seem to have quite enjoyed the tale, and it also seems as though you blended in flawlessly. Come back tomorrow for another story. Thanks for being such good helpers. You leave feeling a little lighter on your feet. What a fun show! While making your way through town, you are stopped by a young man in a newsboy cap. He has a handful of papers, one of which he thrusts into your hand. Hello, madame. Have you heard? The great healer is in town right now. Don't miss your chance to see her if you've had any need of a healing. You begin to explain to the boy that human healers are of little use to you, but he simply shakes his head. She's the great healer, ma'am. Wouldn't be very great if she couldn't heal a fungus, would she? How strange. A healer? The thought had never really occurred to you as a possibility. As you walk away, you glance down at the paper the boy had handed you. A map, it would seem. Do we need a healer? I'll save. We might. This is so awesome the way you're reading. Thank you. Truth be told, you do have a condition that plagues you. We do? I did say we were cursed, so... If someone could heal you, well, why not? And worse, you would simply leave unhealed. Following the map, you find yourself standing before a large secluded building at the edge of town. From within, you can hear the muffled sound of a voice. The door is propped open, practically inviting you inside. Without giving yourself a chance to second guess, you walk in. You find yourself in a spacious room with a crowd of humans eagerly surrounding a stage. By your estimates, there must be several dozen people, plus the woman standing on stage. This woman speaks loudly and clearly. She has the crowd captivated. You realize there is a man on stage as well, kneeling. She reaches her hand up as far as she can, palm open and fingers spread wide. She shouts out a few words in a language you don't recognize, then brings her palm down to the top of a man's head. Chant with me now. Ooh-pa! Ooh-pa! Oh, bye, Paddle. Bye. No, the healer heals the shrooms, not the boy. He's just a newspaper one. It doesn't take long for the audience to follow her lead. It is, frankly, somewhat bizarre to witness. You aren't sure what to control this woman. Is she the great healer? Has the audience? But clearly everyone other than you chants along. After a few moments, she shouts and the man stands. The audience cheers. Healed! You are now healed, child of man. Tell me, can you feel it? The healer jauntily embraces the man, jumping with glee. The man, looking over himself, can't help but joyfully as well. Yes, yes, I can feel it. There is no pain in my leg. Wait, is this how she heals? How odd. You never heard of anything like this before. After gallivanting for a while, the man who has been healed returns to the audience. The healer continues to speak. Who else? Who is there among us who needs to feel the healing light? Her eyes dart around the audience, searching for someone to pick. Oh, we better go on there. No! Sleep! Sleep! No! 21, please! Please, get your sleepies! Get your sleepies! No! Pay attention to her methods. Pickpockets. I'm volunteering. Why not? You want to put her to the test. When she sees you reaching out, her eyes widen. Oh my, aren't you something special? Tell us, child, what ails you? You are something special, you suppose, but being acknowledged as such makes you feel peculiar. Nonetheless, you share your problems with the healer, and the crowd as well. Your body is home to small creatures. There are bugs that live within you and leave small empty tunnels within your flesh. Ah! Ah! That is horrific. That is horrific. No. Occasionally, over time, the holes heal, and then they would go right ahead and bury new ones. Though they are like family to you, a part of you is aware that they may consume more of you than you can handle. Oh yeah, that doesn't sound good. They had been with you since you were a child. You would kill for the chance to be free of them. She looks over you, as though she was trying to see through your flesh and see the essence of your illness itself. You are something entirely different, aren't you? She looks empathetically from you to the audience. She speaks with a certain electricity. Your body, a gift from the arcane. And with their power, so too you shall be whole once more. The healer wraps an arm round your shoulder, her fingers embedding themselves into your flesh. Through magic, all things are possible. Let's call for help. Like previously saw, she once more begins chanting. Feel the magic flow through you. Feel your body be whole. Finally, she slaps you across the face. Or, at least, she moves her hand as though she plans to, then pulls away and produces a loud onomatopoeic smack from her mouth. Smack! You can sleep while listening to the stream. Yay! Yay! Yes, do it. I'm sleepy ASMR. Whoopa, whoopa. Her animated procedure and the general ambience of the rooms around you fills you with a strange feeling. Or is that the magic? Finally, with a sweaty grin, she steps back and asks, how do you feel? How do we feel? I'll say we feel good. Yeah, I feel good. Between the excitement of the crowd and the great healer's mystical nature, you can't help but feel invigorated. You loudly proclaim that you feel good to much fanfare. A small voice in the back of your head reminds you that your suffering is not linear and that it is not constant. You have always had more and less painful moments. Perhaps this is simply a coincidence. But you want to believe, so why not? The great healer seems pleased with your response and takes you in a quick embrace. She whispers in your ear, I'll be here through the end of winter. Come see me again if you require further heal. Perfect! We will. Then you are gently pushed off the stage, and she begins searching the crowd for someone new to heal. You return to the audience for a moment, thinking about your experience. It was thrilling. I'm sorry, it's disabled right now, Top Rob. I need to reconfigure stuff. I'll try and do it soon. Ah! When you walk home that night, you feel emboldened. Truth be told, you're not actually sure you feel that different from before. But you go to bed feeling hopeful. Only time will tell, you suppose. Yay! Magic of positive affirmation. Yes! It's so nice out today, you've decided to have a picnic. After wandering around for some time, you come across a quaint house with a bell. Ah, yeah, this is the scary stories. Ah. We have humanity. We have humanity. This takes humanity stat. Yes! Pass! The girls in the group are enamored by your politeness and cute charms. They quickly shoo off the boys, and you have a picnic with them, all while talking of girlish things. Like parasites burrowing into your skin. You feel a crisp breeze, the heat is relenting, the colours are changing, fall has arrived. What would you like to do today? Oh, let me save again. There's too much choice. There's too much bloody choice. I want to go into town again. Yeah, always be polite. It pays off. It pays off. Gotta be polite to people. As you walk through the marketplace, you are met with a new sight. Today you find a new vendor in the town square. An old man with no eyebrows, and behind him a large cauldron. In front of him, strange glassware, each filled with equally strange liquids. The man seems to catch you staring. "Don't worry, girlie, I ain't no witch," he proudly proclaims. You don't bother to tell him, but you're able to deduce that much. "I have potions for everything. Tell me what you want, little mushroom girl, and I'll make a potion for it." This seems sketchy, to say the least, and you can't help but be curious. Oh god. I want to be something better? Eh? What the fuck does that do? I'll try it. You tell the man that sometimes suspect your creation was botched. You feel like had the recluse and the witch of the woods performed differently, perhaps you would have been something more grand. Now, don't be an ingrate, he tried to. But where they failed, my potion will succeed. You quickly negotiate payment with a man, and when the two of you reach an agreement, he begins to brew your potion. The man moves surprisingly quick for his age. He takes an assortment of components and reagents, tossing them into the cauldron with a certain method and rhythm you can't identify. Before long, he hands you a small vial with a bright red elixir. Yes, we are the mushroom gal. Drink this before you go to sleep. Don't plan on doing anything else tomorrow. You'll be sore. You take the vial and thank the man, heading home with a mix of fear and curiosity brewing in your bones. That night, you do just as the man said. When you awoke the next morning, you felt different. Fail! Bitch, I'm not failing. I do want to see what it does though. You ran to the mirror as soon as you rose, feeling a deep ache within your body. Lost chain, gain trait, slime form, gain trait. She went from happy to... It was clear you... Glancing at yourself, it was clear you had undergone a dramatic change. You are not what you were before. You felt something about you was simply less. What? You force yourself to walk to the familiar path through the woods to the village, but when you arrive, you find a worst case scenario. The man is gone. You fall to your knees. You will to live, but you feel deeply betrayed. Having to adapt to your new form will be unpleasant. You'll think twice in the future about trusting strangers with the ability to change you. Oh. What happened? You are unfortunately just not very good with anything. No, you can fuck off. I'm reloading. I'm reloading. Yeah. I'm gonna try again. Look at how cute we are. Okay, let's try this again. Do the dice roll. No! I want to win. I want to win. Ah! Let me win. $10! We got a 10. You felt better. Okay. Oh no, don't load. Save. Yeah! I'm curious. I need to check it out. When you awoke the next morning, you felt better. You ran to the mirror as soon as you could, feeling a deep ache within your body. What the hell? We look even cuter. Oh my goodness. A slime mold with brilliant otherworldly appearance and traits. Imbued galaxy slime mold. Truly an adept, you grow at an impressive rate. Complex, there are things about you that shift in strange ways. What the hell? Oh, we have spells. We have wealth, we have spores. What? We are infested. We seem to have a pretty busted build here. She's so cute. Trippy, love the colors, right? She's adorable. I love my daughter. We're no longer pumpkin. We're no longer pumpkin. We've evolved. We're galaxy. You're really craving some mushrooms. Don't say that while looking at my daughter. Don't say that's my daughter. I am too though. Enoki mushroom like hot pot. Cause crunchy texture and spice is one of the things I can taste. Ow! I want it. I want it now. Okay. You were not what you were before, and you felt that something about you was, simply put, more. You would rest today, as he told you. There was a certain joy you felt in this soreness. You were able to control your destiny. There was a power to that. Gain trait tasty? Why the fuck am I tasty? You were awoken in the middle of the night by a loud crash from your kitchen. You scramble to investigate and finally catch the source of the racket. A man hunched over in pain in the middle of your cooking nook. He spots you and seems to panic, waving his hands around. Wait, it's not what it looks like. Well, it's exactly what it looks like, but I injure myself, so I'm no longer pursuing that plan. Why don't you bless a poor old fool and choose to excuse my rudeness? An injured thief is still a thief. Kick him out. Wouldn't he just keep coming back? Add some onions, yeah. And udon. Udon noodles, nice and thick. Oh no, well, we did give this one old lady the Tooth Fairy Association. We were pulling out our teeth for her in the first episode, and she was shaving it on herself to eat it. Getting told off. You need some sleep, 21. You need some sleep. Hey, kick that. Oh, we did lose a lot of humanity from it. Well, we'll be nice. We'll excuse his rudeness. With a sigh, you help the man move to a more comfortable seating situation. It appears that he may have injured his leg somehow in a fall. After a short while, he seems more comfortable moving around. Thank you kindly for the help, ma'am. He seems appreciative and shockingly charismatic. He gives you a sly grin and wave before leaving you to your business. Lost trait tasty? Why? Why did we lose tasty? Oh no, we still have it. Confuses me. Okay, let's check. Without sleep, you're useless to those who need you. Oh, oh my gosh, demented. You got it hard there. I want noodles. I want noodles. I'm really craving noodles. When walking down a heavily wooded path, you notice a disheveled woman slumped mournfully against the base of a tree. She bears numerous scratches and light wounds, as well as peculiarly cold black lips. Her clothes are torn and dirty, but despite this, you can tell they were once expensive. Curiosity piqued, you approach the woman, asking if she needs help with something. The woman grimaces, shaking her head. Nothing can be done for me. I have been sentenced to death. As she speaks, you notice her tongue is stained, as if she had been licking ink. You can't help but feel intrigued, so you insist. What does she mean? A few weeks ago, I was walking through the woods when I witnessed the most beautiful woman I had ever known, picking flowers alone. I am ashamed to say I was so taken by her stunning looks that I followed the woman, aiming to at least ask her name. I discovered far too late, however, that it was no woman, but the witch of the woods herself. Your eyes widen. Few humans would even speak to the witch. To follow her into the woods is regarded as, well, a death sentence. I know not if it were a punishment or fulfillment of my unspoken request, but upon my approach she twisted around and met me with a terrifyingly intense kiss. When I came around again, I bore a terrible curse. She visibly trembles, pulling at the tattered ends of her elegant dress. Solid cobbles seem to shift under my feet, and steady tools writhe like great snakes in my grasp, conspiring to be dropped. I have been doomed to fail at all things. I've lost my work, my coin, and cannot even prepare food or forage without injuring myself. It has reached a point where I can do nothing but sit here and await. She trails off, pursing her back and lips. Again, doomed lady falls against the tree, staring blankly. It's apparent that she has utterly lost her will to go on. A cursed kiss from the witch of the woods. How unexpected. We don't want to be cursed. We don't want to be bloody cursed. Ah. Attempt to dispel the curse. Ooh, because we're magic. We could do this. Ooh. Ooh. Your mother made a really nice inky mushroom soup. Stop! I'm hungry! I haven't made dinner yet today. Ah! Okay, dispel the curse. You tell the woman that you are a witchling yourself. Dispelling a little curse like this should be no problem for you. Very well, please go ahead then. She seems somewhat hopeful. You really hope you know what you're talking about. Closing your eyes, you pull at the strings of magical effluvia, clinging to the woman, untangling the curse from her essence. However, each time your spell pulls away at the curse, you find it impossibly entangled, intermittently snaggled and woven layer upon layer. The witch has you beat. This curse is something beyond your current understanding of magic, the domain of witches, not witchlings. You take a moment to compose yourself, a little bit embarrassed by how drained you are by the effort. When you finally open your eyes, the woman is still smiling at you. She's a nasty one, isn't she? She gives you a knowing wink. Thank you for trying though, really. Perhaps my burden feels a little lighter now. Oh, that's nice. We tried hard. We tried. You got a resistance to onion eyes? Now that's a skill. That's a bloody skill. You aren't sure if she means it, but at least she isn't angry. Maybe you'll visit her again sometime, if only to learn something more of the Witch of the Woods and her strange magic. Lost trait tasty, gain trait poisonous? A chilling breeze greets you one morning, heralding the approach of winter. For the end of the year approaching, you find yourself considering your aspirations. You want to accomplish something significant, you decide. Something you'll remember. A dangerous quest. Evening gala. I want an evening gala. We look cute. We look cute. Okay. We'll try that. Recently, you've garnered enough attention in the area to be invited to a high-class event. This could be an opportunity to celebrate the year, or invite someone you wish to grow closer with. Invite the doomed woman? Invite what? Oh, we'll invite the doomed woman, sure, sure. You met a strange and miserable woman in the woods who was apparently cursed by the witch. However, she was enchantingly beautiful and mysterious, and showed an interest in matters of romance. You decide that you must ask the lady to accompany you on a romantic evening. What could go wrong? The chill in the air has invigorated you. What would you like to do today? I'd like to go see the witch, to learn more magic. That would be nice. She was in the woods, right? We'll go there. While foraging one day, you discover a dilapidated outhouse in the middle of the forest. Ah, shit. Okay, that's better. Haha. She is very pretty. Demented. You wonder what it's doing out here. After all, the surrounding area is all land that has clearly been abandoned for some time. Inspect the facility. Use the facility. Bro, fucking use it. Slowly you poke your head into the outhouse, eyes held tightly shut. You loosen the lid slightly, feeling the muted light of the interior attempt to breach your vision. Its floating detritus is eagerly awaiting to... Wait a minute. Is it supposed to be this nice? It's immaculate. Almost intimidating. Oh, she'll be fine. She'll be fine. She likes me. Me. No. Bom, bom, bom. You can't believe it. This random forest toilet might be too good for you. You're not sure how to process this. Experiencing such a hypotastic phenomenon is sure to make anyone feel out of their wits. You need to go home, sit down, think about this. Maybe not think about this. Perhaps a nap and a liberally applied session of repression to make yourself forget your inferiority. What the hell? It was too good? Bro, let's be real. This inferiority will last you a lifetime. What? What? Huh? A complex bestowed upon you by the eldritch forces of a particularly exquisite We have a complex from a toilet. What? Ah. Okay. I'm not accepting that. I'm not accepting that. I'm loading. I'm loading. I'm redoing it. Walking through the forest one day, you stumble on a wide river. One that you're sure you've never seen before. The way the water ripples along the surface pokes at your senses, drawing you in. It's like silver glass melting itself into a single pane. You have a good sense to not jump in, but your curiosity leads you alongside it, walking the bank downriver. It's not long before you stumble upon a bridge spanning across. You've never seen it before, and you realize you're not sure how far you've walked. The other side is obscured by shadow and underbush, and it's evident there is something across the way. God help you if you inspected it beforehand. Probably a horrible outhouse that gives you a terrible Right! Oh shit! Send your swarm out across the bridge. We actually have a use for our parasites? Okay. Something compels you to cross. so you may as well introduce that something to your little somethings. Sending out waves of pests, you watch as they scurry across the bridge. Lost trait infested? You wait some time, but they don't return to you. In fact, they're gone so long as you start to return to your pre-infested senses, taking the opportunity to hightail it out of it. What? So we're not infested anymore? I liked being infested. Huh? Oh wow. Maybe it wasn't good to be infested? I don't know. I liked it. Huh. You said send the spores. You agreed. Okay. Well, on your way to gather firewood, you find that your world is suddenly turned upside down. Quite literally. After a second of disorientation, you suss out that you somehow walked yourself right into a trap. Your foot is above you, caught in a thick rope loop. You call for help, hoping someone is nearby. Thankfully, that seems to be the case. When the figure gets close enough for you to see, you feel a sense of familiarity. It's the thief who attempted to rob you at night. Why, hello there, he greets. You seem a little high-strung today. His joke falls flat on you. Nonetheless, he's quick to help cut you down. I'm sorry for the inconvenience. I wasn't trying to catch you. I'll tell you what, to make up for it, plus the attempted robbery the other night, why don't I teach you a thing or two? Of course, my areas of knowledge are rather narrow. Why not? Why not? Yeah, let's... Oh, not load. I wanna save. Ah! Yeah, there we go. Ooh, hoo, hoo, hoo. I love my daughter. I love her. Yeah. Yeah, let's learn. You consider the rogue's offer and realize that you have no reason to decline. Your troll wasn't time sensitive, so you agreed to the shadow of a man for the rest of the day. The two of you get up to many hijinks, and you discover that though the man has a penchant for thievery, he seems to try his best to avoid overt cruelty. You also discover many useful tricks along the way, even if most of them are not entirely lawful. Thief's apprentice! Wah! You return to your home that night with a promise that you could tag along with him anytime you so desire. Aww. While tending to your home, you begin to feel an otherworldly pull towards the forest. You can't resist, and moments later, you find yourself surrounded by trees and standing in front of a mushroom-covered hut. Deep within you, you know the witch that made you resides there. Oh my god! Yes, let's learn some magic so we can free the woman. So we can go on a cute date. Yeah! Hello! You enter the hut and bow respectfully, addressing the witch as you would an apprentice to a master. We have two. The witch considers you for a moment and speaks. You'll find yourself already familiar with my domain. Perhaps you are ready for more elemental matters. She goes on to teach you about things like fire and water, a far cry from mushroom magic, but you take to it well. Elementalist! Ooh. The end of the year is upon you, and to your delight, the strange doomed lady you met in the woods has agreed to accompany you to the gala. When you meet with a woman, you find her surprisingly well dressed in expensive-looking black and gold vestments that evoke the image of coiled vipers. I cannot thank you enough for the opportunity to indulge in such extravagances. She greets you with facetiousness, but obviously well-practiced formality. Still bearing the black-stained lips, she could be mistaken as wearing flattering cosmetics. She bows politely and extends a hand, offering to hold your things for you. As the two of you depart for the gala, she informs you of a stipulation. I absolutely will not dance, for fear of ruining the party by way of untimely death. This all seems so easy for her, it's hard to keep in mind that the woman is cursed. This date may just be doomed to fail. I love my doomed lesbians. Let's go. You think it would be an honor if your waifu mushroom asked you to eat the ones that fall off her? Yeah, eat her teeth. Eat her teeth. She'll pull out her teeth. They'll regrow. Chomp them down. Grate them. Bit of truffle. It may take some sort of miracle for this to turn out in your favor. Arriving at the beautiful venue. Oh, sorry. Just unlocked some achievements. You decide to head to the dining area where you might have a pleasant and uneventful meal. As you approach the selection, a very annoyed looking man bearing proper attire and a pointed beard addresses you, blocking your path. Your table, ladies? Then, after noticing your confusion, it would be on your invitation. A smug cock of eyebrow followed by, you were invited, weren't you? You look over at the doomed woman, asking for your invitation. She looks around awkwardly, realizing she isn't holding anything. At some point, she's already dropped your things. You aren't even sure where to begin looking, and apparently to get to a table of your own, you must get past this confounding master of tables. How annoying! Oh, we could sneak! We could sneak. I'm safe scumming. I'm safe scumming. Nah. Yes! Okay, okay. Woo! 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 We're tasty. As the master of tables busies himself with other guests, you casually walk towards a good-looking and unoccupied table. Guiding her carefully, you catch your date as she stumbles over a misplaced bag and offer her a chair. The two of you sit and have a pleasant chat, but you can't help but feel distracted as her seat creaks ominously. As you are approached by a cute waiter, the hawkish master of tables places a stern hand on her shoulder. Leaning in, he quietly informs your would-be server. He will be seeing to the honored guest personally. You've been caught. Still, he flashes you a fiendish grin. Is he letting it slide? After handing you a confoundedly dense menu, he looks to you expectantly. At formal events such as these, the invited guest places the orders. Your eyes feel like they're swirling in your head as you look down at the impossible jumble of letters. The table master looks down at you with a cruel smile. The conniving Slimeball is enjoying watching you squirm. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh no. He knows we can't read. If my girlfriend was like, you've been a good boy, have a mushroom. Menu trip for hours? Sounds I'd want my girlfriend to offer me 0 mushrooms like that personally. Been around those types of people too long in my life, I'll tell you what. They don't know how to have a good time. Ask your date for help. Do that. The doomed lady seems far more familiar with fine dining than you. Brazenly ignoring your server's instructions, you turn to your date and ask what she'd like. Surprised for a moment, she looks to the man, and then you— No! No, no, we're loading. We're loading. We're only doing good here. We can't ruin a good date. No. 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 Yes! Yes, 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 yes. Okay, okay. Wait. I believe we'll be having the winter pilaf. I hear the erstwhile chef of the king is acting chef de cuisine tonight. We simply must try his renowned dessert. Taken aback, the master of tables falters for a moment. But for your— No wine tonight, I must insist. She cuts him off, and then insists further. That will be all. The table master thoroughly bested, you enjoy the evening without any further harassment. The situation diffused, you are able to enjoy your date's company with your full attention. She is charming, interesting, and the both of you nearly forget about her curse for a time. When a careless guest bumps into her, you grab onto your date just as the chair beneath her suddenly revolts, its rear leg snapping unnaturally. The sudden sound of a pair of chefs throwing the service doors open catch the attention of the guests, and a furniture malfunction goes mercifully unnoticed. Supporting her gingerly, you suggest that it might be time to retire from the dining hall. After a surprisingly dangerous meal, the two of you decide to find your things, and then head to a quiet courtyard garden. Creeping vines and glowing windows give the location a magical feel. Out here in the dark, you begin to feel wary of the treachery of every wayward plant or jutting decoration. This is how she must feel at every moment. However, as you look back at her, she has eyes only for you. The dangers of the world, the threat of her curse, forgotten in this moment. She reaches out and grabs your arm affectionately. Well, what should we do? She said not to ask her for dance, but what if we did? Let her take the lead? Yeah, you do something. You demurely look around the garden, at a loss of what to do. You turn to your date and ask what she had in mind. She pursed her lips cutely, perhaps pretending to think hard about her options before giving an answer. I know of a special spot in the garden where the scenery is simply captivating. She leads you by the hand, finding you a little seat in a surprisingly unremarkable alcove. She stands in front of you and leans in, with elegant sleeves draping about your shoulders as she boldly kisses you. Oh! 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 Holy moly! Holy moly! Yay! Weeping kiss. Thank you again for the wonderful evening, she tells you later, and you can't help but notice her melancholic tone. With a pang of sadness, it occurs to you that this was merely a distraction, or rather, you knew this date was doomed from the start. If perhaps you could help her with her curse, you think. The doomed lady's sharp eyes look with your own. Her gaze rebuffs you firmly before you speak. Attachment is not a burden, I can bear it. Oh, hi Jasmine! Oh, thank you! Thank you! Way! You deserve to be happy, never forget it. Oh, you sweetie! You too! You too! Whee! We got gay kissing! Yay! Girlfriends that are not attached. No. She's like, I was only here to kiss you and have a good time. Yeah. Look, we're so adorable. How could we get rejected? Ah. Okay. We are the thieves' appearances. Yeah. Witch? Elementalist? God. Inky black burden. Your heart bears a black stain, imparted by a passing ro- No! Ah! I'm so sad. She's being kind, you know, but the word burden weighs on you long after you part. You take a long and meandering road back home. As you grow older, you look back over your life. You think back to the witch who created you and can't help but wonder if everything met her expectations. You wonder if you were the daughter your parent had hoped for. Ending after all this time. First things first, let's measure what her life was worth. Okay. Musume nebulae. Doomed if you don't. New color amethyst. Wow. Yay. Okay. Galaxy slime. Yay. That's a lot of spores. That's a good run for loose. Yeah. That's good. That's bloody good. Not bad. Not bad. I'm happy with loose. Oh, what the fuck is that? What the fuck is that? Hey! Numbers got higher, therefore I'm excited. I don't understand the numbers, but I'm excited too. I think we need a shovel. I don't really know what these things do, but it's probably good, right? Probably. Like summon. What? Conditions have changed. A new creepy mushroom can now be grown. Do we want a creepy mushroom? Okay. We should summon more. What is that? A weed? Fuck off. A filling shroom. Why are we cursed? Weird spores. I popped that there. Paper doll. Yeah. What more? What more? Sign? Let's have 2 signs. Sign of the times. Yep. I'm filling this up. I don't know what it means, but yeah. Your daughter may possibly be bright. Potency. Your daughter may possibly be creepy. Magic. Culinary. Okay. Why are we cursed? Is that because of a cursed mush? I don't get it. I don't get it. It's probably good. Probably good. Cabinet? What's in here? Edible sprout. This game is so in depth. It's because we have the creepy mushroom that we get cursed. I don't know. I don't know. But it's fun. It's bloody fun. Okay. Right. I'll probably play more tomorrow. Oh, I'll probably cook my dinner now. Yeah. I hope you have a nice sleep. I got distracted with painting and I was building Lego. I got this cute Lego and it was fun. I hope you'll have a good sleep. Growing my daughter before abandoning her to the world. We didn't abandon her. If you read the dialogue, she decided to move out. She wanted to be independent. But if you're saying you'll abandon her, that's a choice. Okay. Good boy, guys. Good night. I'll see ya. Bling. Good night, Demented. Good night, Kenya Kang. Good night, 21.